Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is lecture number 2 on the topic of sequences, O-level sequences. So this is a doubt in a homework. A student asks, I have given last time. So this is a doubt from textbook. Okay, so the question is, this is a given. So what is the first term? First term is very clear, -5. And I can guess from here, out of 7, if you subtract 3, I get 4. Out of 3, subtract -1, I get again 4. -1, okay, subtract this one, I get again 4. Okay, so I repeat my words. You can take anyone. Okay, but I take this minus that, even what you do normally. -1 is the first term, -1 is the second term, and -5 is the first term, and minus them, subtract them. So if I subtract them, -1 and this minus into minus give you plus. And ultimately I got 4 is a common difference. Okay, the formula we use normally is for arithmetic progression is this. How? Because I observe that everywhere difference is same. 7 minus 3, I got a 4. 3 minus 1, again I get a 4. -1 minus 5, you just saw a 4. So anyway, apply formula. The A value is not 5, -5. And keep as it is. And D value is 4. Now multiply inside, 4 multiply with n and 4 multiply with -1. So be careful here, chance of mistake of algebra. You write -9 plus 4n, or you write 4n before and -9 later, so no problem at all. You can write any one form. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I think the point is clear. And after this, we'll go for some other doubts and then we go some new topic. So second doubt in a homework is this, in a textbook. It was question was 1, 4, 9, 16, 25 onwards. You can sense here. This is a square of 1. This is a square of 2. This is a square of 3. This is a square of 4. And remove the squares. So assume the basis only 1, 2, 3, 4 onwards. What is the first term is 1, and common difference 2 minus 1 is 1. I hope so you got a point. And now I'm going to finish the question. And formula is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 times 2t. And A come from here 1, and D is also 1. You can see from here. I solve it 1 plus n minus 1, and this one cancel out. And I got Tn is equal to n, but this is not our answer. No, answer I'm writing here. The way I remove the power 2, I bring back power 2. And this is my final answer. And I believe the point is very clear. And let's go for next out. Otherwise, new. So now I'm going to do a new thing. We have done AP, we have done GP, we've done square numbers, cube numbers. And now I'm teaching something new. And what that sequence is. That sequence coming like this. For example, you have this 6, and let's say I have 10, 10, 16. Okay, this kind of sequence, check it. 10 minus 6, you check it, it becomes 4. But 16 minus 10 is not a 4. It's a 6. All right. And here, let's say I have 24. So this nth term I'm looking for. So I repeat my words. You check it, 6 plus 4, you're getting 10. 10 plus 6, you're getting 16. 16 plus 8, you're getting 24. This is not matching. Then I check by dividing. If I divide 10 up and 6 down, I get 5 over 3 after simplification. If I check 10 over 16 by 10, I get 2 5s are, and so 2 8s are 2 5s are. So 8 by 5. 2 8 2 5. Yes, it is not matching. So it's not a GP even. So not AP, not GP. What to do? So are these square numbers? No square numbers. Are these cube numbers? Not even cube numbers. So when do you have this kind of conditions come, check it. 6 plus 4, you get a 10. Okay. And then what? So I repeat my word, 6 plus 4, I got a 10. 10 plus 4, 6, I got a 16. 16 plus 8, I got a 24. So what to do? Now this 4, I add 2, I got a 6. This 6, I add 2, I got a this. This is called non-linear progression. Non-linear progression. Okay, or sometimes it is also called quadratic expression. Quadratic progression. Okay, so look at here. Here difference is same. See what is difference here? Plus 1. What is difference here? Plus 1. What is difference here? Plus. This is called linear progression. Linear progression. Okay, and non-linear when these gaps are not same. Okay, this is called non-linear. Okay. What is the way to start this kind of question? Get ready. This 6 is called A. As you know, this 4 is called D1. This 2 is called D2. This is something new I'm going to teach, so get ready for it. And formula is to solution start from here. Formula is Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 times 2d. This much you know. This much you know, students. I copy the whole thing here. See, this is totally same. All right. But the new formula is what? Write d1 here, not d, d1. And then what? d2 divided by 2 in the bracket n minus 1 and n minus 2. That's it. This is a formula to deal non-linear progressions. So I repeat my words. These will use for the non-linear progressions. I repeat, this much already you're familiar. Plus always d2 divided by 2 in the bracket n minus 1 and n minus 2. Now I'm going to plug in the values and question going to finish. A value is 6. N don't touch. D1 value is 4. I'm copying. D2 value is 2. I'm copying. Divide by 2. And this n multiplies, I get n to power 2. N multiply with the 2, I got negative 2n. Minus 1 multiply with the n, I got negative n. And minus with minus 2 become positive 2. And now, second last step, this 4 multiply with n, I get 4n. 4 multiply with the 1, I get negative 4. This 2 up and down 2 will cancel out like this. Okay, I get in what left in the bracket n to power 2, and this is minus 3n. Minus 3n and plus 2. And now I'm expanding my bracket. The answer is over, inshallah. 6 plus 4n minus 4 plus n to power 2 minus 3n and plus 2. And last step I'm writing, first write the highest power of n is what? 2. So I'm writing in order, n to power 2. And now this minus 3n and this plus 4n. I repeat my words, plus 4n and minus 3n. If you solve, you got a plus n. So I'm writing plus n also. 6 plus 2 give you 8. Out of 8, 4 gone, I get 4. This is my final answer. But if you say, no, sir, I don't believe this answer. So I'm going to test. What is small test I'm going to do now here? This is not a compulsory part of the topic, what I'm doing now, test. So I will plug in, like for example, third of 16. If I plug in 3 in each n, look at it, I'm putting n equal to 3. Whole equation. Let's see what answer comes. 3 plug in here and 3 plug in here. So T3 equals to 3 to power 2 plus 3 plus 4. And 3 to power 2 is 9 and plus 3 and plus 4. So 9 plus 3 is 7 plus 9, 16. It matches. It matches. So it means the third values matches. Now even you check with the fourth term is 24. Check it. Term number 1, term number 2, term number 3, term number 4 is 24. If I plug in 4 everywhere, what happens? Let's see. Here 4, I get 16. Here 4, I get 4. And this 4 is coming as it is. 16 plus 4, 20 plus 4, I get 24, which totally matches. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe you got a point, and it's a little complicated. Anyway, similar kind of question I'm going to give you, and you will try. In case of problem, I will help you. And that is a example number, you have it 13, this 14, and now 15 example. And for example, let's say you have a 10, and 10 plus 2, you got a 12. 12 plus 4, you got a 16. 16 plus 6, you got a 26. Now, intentionally, I given you the gap here. How much? I'm giving gap plus 2. I'm giving gap how much here? I'm giving gap plus 4. And I'm giving gap how much? 6. This is called, and second here, you can say is a plus 2, and here it's giving plus 2. So what is A in this question? 10. What is the D1? Is this 2. This 2 is called D1. Okay. And what is the D2, my student? This 2 is called D2. Luckily, they are same, but not always same. Okay, now your job is here. I write the formula, and then you will try. So formula is A plus N minus 1 into D1 plus D2 divided by 2 in the bracket N minus 1 and N minus 2. So I believe you can do, inshallah, yourself. Take your time and just send. Yes, student, you took a reasonable time to try this one, and now I'm doing this question myself. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Rule number 1, A value is what? 10. So I'm plugging here 10. And keep as it is. What is the D1 value? 2. So I'm copying 2. What is the D2 value? 2. I'm copying 2. This to the formula. N times to N is giving you N to power 2. N times to 2, negative 2N. And minus 1 into N give you minus N. And minus 1 into minus 2 give you plus 2. Now I'm further simplifying. 2 times 2N and 2 times 2 minus 1. I believe no rocket science. These two cancel out. They will cancel automatically, become 1 outside. N to power 2. These two values, when you simplify, give you 3N and plus 2. And now I can continue N 10 plus 2N minus 2. And this one outside plus, no sign will affect, no number will affect, because 1 into any number is same answer. And plus sign outside, so no problem at all. Now I'm writing in order. First, N to power 2 is bigger value. Then how many? This is negative 3N and this positive 2N. Opposite sign, subtract, I get negative N. Now this plus 2 and this minus 2 luckily cancel out. Luckily cancel out. And this is a 10 alone will come down. And this is my final answer. But let's start testing. Testing is not a compulsory. It is just to check. Okay. For example, fourth term is 22. Again, count. 1, 2, 3, fourth number is 22. If I plug in N4 whole equation, let's see what happens. 4 comes here, 4 comes here, and 4 comes here. When I plug in 4, so let's see what answer comes. T4, 4 to power 2, minus 4, plus 10. I get 16, and these two values, if I solve, I get 6. And 60 plus 6 to 22. It means fourth term is 22 match. 1, 2, 3, 4. It matches. And I believe all of you understood well. After this, I'm going to give one more question. Yes, student, now just try this question yourself. I give an example number 16, 12. 12, you know very well, 12 plus 4, 16. And 16 plus 8, 24. And 24 plus 12, 36. So I think you can try, and it's not hard now, inshallah, for you. Formula available on the top, okay? And apply and find what is value of A, what is the value of D1, what is the value of D2, and then apply the question. So take your time, then inshallah, I will go for next part. Yes, student, you took a reasonable time. Now I'm starting this question. All of you get ready. First of all, I check it. What is this one gap? 12 plus 4, I get 16. 16 plus 8, I get 24. And 24 plus 12, I get 36. Now, second layer difference is plus 4 and again plus 4. When you see that second layer difference is same, this is called quadratic expression. Progression. So 4 plus 8 plus 12. So there's a first number of 12 is called 8. This 4 is called D1. This 4 is called D2. And now I'm applying formula. Formula is very familiar for you now. A plus n minus 1 times to D1. D2 over 2 in the bracket n minus 1 times to n minus 2. Now I'm going to just plug in the values. A value come from there is 12, my students. And don't do anything with n, okay, all n's. D1 is a 4. Keep D2 as a D2. And D2 value we have, sorry. Why keep as it is? N always keep as it is. D2 is at 4. And now multiplying n times to n, you got n square, n times to 2 minus 2n. And this I got minus 1n, and here plus 2. And now I'm just simplifying 12, and this 4 multiply inside a bracket with each value. And familiar for you, inshallah, 4n minus 4. And this is cancelled 2 left. Inside bracket this and this and this. And now be careful. Why? Because this 2 is multiplying inside with each value. So you can do it here. Out of 12, 4 gone, you got a 8. Wait a minute. Just a minute, please. Okay, sorry, I lost. Just a minute, please. I lost. Some problem happened in a system. Sorry, so it was disconnected. I start from here now again. So this 12 and 4, if I subtract, I get as 8 plus 4n. And these 2 multiply inside with each value. I get 2n to power 2 minus 6n and plus 4. And last thing, I'm going to write it now. 2n to power 2 come from here. And 6n and this 4, I get negative 2n. And 8 plus 4, I get a 12. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And I believe, and now a small test. For example, if I plug in any number, for example, term number 2 is 16. If I plus 2, put 2 in everywhere, let's see what happens. So small test. T2 is equals to put 2 in each place. 2 square minus 2 times 2 plus 12. Here I got 8, here I got 4 and 12. This become 4 and plus 12. I got 16. It matches. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And I believe all of you got the point clear. Have a look here, student. This is another kind of thing. We can say last kind of thing in sequence topic. Second last, we can say. And then inshallah, we'll go for past papers. Okay. So have a look here. First of all, you can see that this is a short way. If I come this question for 2 marks, first of all, I check it here. What is the gap here? 3. What is the gap here? 5. What is the gap here? It is the 7. What is the gap here? 2. What is the gap here? 2. I can apply that long formula I discussed with you, this one. I can apply a formula. But if this question come for 3 marks, then this method is the best way. But this question come for 2 marks or even sometime 1 mark or 2 mark, then we have a shortcut technique also to solve this question. And that shortcut technique I'm going to teach you now. That is very, very important. In our syllabus, 2 kinds of short techniques available, and that is one is called square any number and square a number plus 1, square a number plus 2, square of number minus 1, square of number minus 2. And sometimes it's happened the cube also. Cube means cube of any number plus 1 and cube of any number plus 2, cube of any number minus 1, and cube of any number minus 2. So I'm going to show you now. Get ready. For example, when I observe that this is a 3 gap, is a 5 gap, and here 7 gap. and this is a 2 gap, and here we have, this is a confirmed non-linear. So whenever non-linear come, 100% one of them is applicable, 100%. So let's start. How this is a testing way. I taught the testing technique. Okay, so let's start. Make a plan first of all, and write on the top yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, and n. You will write these numbers yourself always. Okay. Now think that this one, for example, 1 to power 2 plus something to give this answer. I check again. 1 to power 2 is 1 plus 2, I get 3. Okay. 1 to power, sorry, this is now 2. This is 2. So 2 to power 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6 matches. Now what is number 3? 3 to power 2, I got 9. And 9 plus 2, it matches. Now here, the top number is a 4. And 4 to power 2, 16. 16 plus 2, it matches. Okay, what about this? Look, repeat. 2 to power 2 plus 2. 3 to power 2 plus 2. 4 to power 2 plus 2. And what is here? N to power 2 plus 2. I repeat once again. 1 to power 2 plus 2, 2 to power 2 plus 2, 3 to power 2 plus 2, 4 to power 2 plus 2, and n to power 2 plus 2. This is my answer. Like I will get this answer in a one jerk only, on 1-2 steps hardly. So let's talk about similar. You see, square plus 2, it works here. So now check it, same story. I can try with one more number. So one more test. Have a look here. For example, 0, 7, 26, 64. Now let's see how to find nth term for this. So now common sense, this is 0. And make a habit, please take it right here. 1, write 2, write 3, write 4, and write here n. This is the best way to start a question. Now ask yourself, now what to write here? For example, I checked. 1 to power 2 is 1 minus 1. It coming 0. Okay. Now this 2. 2 to power 2, 4 minus 1 is 3. Oh, it's not matching. I check again. 3 to power 2, 9. 9 minus 1, 8. Oh, it's not matching. So it means this technique, upper technique is square minus 1 is flopped. It means this flopped. It means this technique is flopped. Okay, then what is other technique? Because one thing is very clear, we have first number, we are getting 0. So most chances is there that I can go for cube numbers. So check it, cube numbers now. Cube number minus 1. So 1 to power 3 is 1 cube minus 1. I get 0. Now this number 2, I'm writing here, 2 to power 3 is 8. Minus 1 is 7. It works. This number 3. So 3 to power 3 is 27. Minus 1, it matches. This is a 4. And 4 to power 3 is 64. This is wrong. This is my mistake. This is not 64. This is 63, sorry. This question mistake. I did mistake. Okay. So this is 4 to power 3, 64. Minus 1, it matches. So alhamdulillah rabbi. And what about this? So n to power 3 minus 1. And my nth term answer is coming n cube minus 1. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. I repeat again, in our whole syllabus, we have these options available only. No more than that. So that is why whenever non-linear comes, if marks are very less marks. So less marks whenever we have I will try this technique. If this question come for more than 1 mark, then we'll try the other technique. And I hope so they got a point. And wait a minute, please. Before you start, I give you one practice. Wait a minute. Yeah, this question is now, you should try now. Okay, all of you, this example number I count as 16 is this one. This example number 17. This example number 18. And this example number 19. So now you should try for 2 marks only, not more than that. Okay. Try shortcut techniques, and this technique you apply and get the answer. So let's see how able to solve. First of all, I'm waiting for your replies. Go ahead. Yes, student, you took a reasonable time. I'm starting now. First of all, what is technique to start? And as I said before, You will write 1 on the top, write 2, write 3, write 4, and write n. And now you can start. How we can do this is a I check 1 square plus 1. It works? No, it's not working. 1 square plus 2, it working? Yes, it working. Check. Check the other one. 2 to the power 2 is working? No, it's not working. So it means square plus 2 is not working. Okay, then I check with other option. So I check with a 1 to power 3. 1 to power 3 plus 2 is working? Yes, is working. 1 to sorry. Now 2 to power 3 plus 2 is working. Check. 2 to power 3 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10, is matching. So let's third one. 3 to power 3 plus 2. These three come from where? From that. And cube, this is 27. 27 plus 2 become 29. It's matching. Alhamdulillah. So this 4 comes down, and 4 to power 3 is 64. 64 plus 2 give you 66. This n come from top. So n to power 3 and plus 2. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So answer turned to be n cube plus 2. And I believe you understanding the point of view what I'm explaining. And concept is gradually improving. So let's go for next. Yes, student, this is the last question you try now. Example number 20. Okay, and the same technique try and check what answer could be for this question. Go ahead, please. This question I have given, so let's try again the way how to start. Right on the top 1, right here 2, right here 3, right here 4, and right here n. Now check again. First I check with a for example 1. Okay, 1 to power 2 I can check, or 1 to power 3 I can check. I repeat, 2 to power 2, 2 to power 3. This is the best way of writing. First you write these things and then you think about it. Okay, so check it. Now this number, if I have a 1 to power 1 is come 1. So naturally, if I subtract something to get -1, so common sense is even check this one. Both. Even both subtract -2, -2, then I get in -1. You can check in calculator, please. 1 to power 2 is 1 -2. I got a -1. 1 to power 3 is 1 -2. I got a -1. So both way is working. Check onwards. 2 to power 2 -2 and 2 to power 3 is -2. Check from here first. 2 to power 2 is 4. Out of 4, 2 gone 4. Oh, it's not matching. Even this is 3 to power 2, 9, 9, and out of 9, 2 gone 7, but wrong. It's not matching. So this blocked. Check the lower one. So 2 to power 3 is 8. Out of 8, 2 gone 6 matches. 3 to power 3 is 27. Out of 27, subtract 2. I got 25 matches. Then it's 4 power 3 and -2. It matches because 64 -2, I got 62. And what about the last term? Because look at here, 1 cube plus -2. 2 cube -2. This number 3 cube -2. 4 cube -2. Then what about last? N cube -2. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I hope so you got a way how I got this answer. So I believe you feel better than before. Even I showed the wrong way even. When I showed a wrong way, then you understand better. Okay, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Now we go on one past paper now. Yes, student, this is a hint I'm going to give you for this is October. You can see the top. This is October 2020 and 42 variant, and question number is 11. You can see that 10 mark question. This is our table. This is a 10 mark question. Okay. So I just give you hint. You try first, then I will do parallel with you. Like for example, sequence A. Best idea, write sequence A and 13, 9, 5, 1. You see that -4. Then check -4. Then check -4. It means that this AP formula, I'm not doing it. Hint. Okay, 0726 this one. So I think this sequence B. So 0726 63 and onwards. Look at here. This 1 mentioned top, 2 mentioned, 3 mentioned, 4 mentioned, 5 mentioned, and n mentioned. So this is a, I think, check it. If I added 7, this is a, I think so, 7 plus 19. And here I think, what, let me check, what is 63? 63 minus 26. It is giving you 7, and I got a 50, 5, 37. Okay. And here it means that this is non-linear, number one. And number two, this is a, let's subtract 19. I got 17. Sorry for that. 7 here, and this 17 come. Even this is not even a quadratic, it's a cubic. So I can guess from here cubic. So it means this is a, you can try that technique, cubic. Cubic means n to power 3. As said before, n to power 2 plus 1 minus 1, you can try. N to power 3 plus 1 minus 1, you can try. Or even sometime minus 0, even 2 equal. I think so you can try the n cubic equation here. Check yourself. I'm not doing it now. And second, third, C sequence. Check it here. Upper 7 plus 1, I got 8. 8 plus 1, I got 9. 9 plus 1, I got a 10. And you can try, this is upper part separate, it's called arithmetic progression. And let's talk about down. 8 into 2, I got 16. 16 into 2, I got 32. 32 into 2 is called GP. So find both AP, GP, and then combine the answer. So I think you can try this first part yourself. Even you can try this part, even first you try, otherwise, inshallah, I will help you. Go ahead, please. Yes, student, I'm starting now. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's talk sequence A. Sequence A, how we can try sequence A. Sequence A. So 13, 9, 5, 1. What is A? A is 13. A is 13. Common difference is 9 minus 13 is giving us, or 5 minus 9 giving us minus 4. Formula is very clear. A plus n minus 1 into D. Because I can see that this is minus 4. This is minus 4. This is minus 4. This is a linear progression. So I'm applying the formula. I believe all of you understanding very well. So this minus 4 multiply with n, I get minus 4n. And minus 4 into minus 1, I get plus 4. And 13 plus 4, I get 17 minus 4n. And this is my nth term. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. I hope so you got it. I am writing here. The nth term is 17 minus 4n. If I'm looking for fifth term, so term number 5. So term number 5 I'm looking for, fifth term. So I plug in this 5 here. I repeat my words. This 4 plug in here. Look at here. I just show 4. 4, 4, 16, 17 minus 16 become 1. Look at it, matches. It matches. The same way you will plug in not here 4. Now plug in what? This 5 in the place of this n. So 17 minus 4 times to 5. 17 minus 20, and you got negative 3. So I hope so all of you understanding how I got negative 3. Let's go for the next sequence. Next sequence is this one. Okay, so let's try. I said before, sequence B, I can try 0, then 7, then 26, then 63. And I said before, write 1 on the top, 2, 3, 4, and then n. Okay, so I tried, I saw that there's a 1 to power 3 minus 1 giving 0. At 2 to power 3 minus 1, I get 7. And 3 to power 3 minus 1, I get 26. This 4. So 4 to power 3 minus 1, I get 64. This n. So n to power 3 minus 1, I get. So nth term for this sequence is n cube minus 1. And I believe this point is also clear. And I'm writing it now first here, 17 minus 4n here. And here n cube minus 1. And check it. I want to test. Test, no need confirmation. How to get 4 term? Put 4 here. So you got a 63. How to get 5th term? Put 5 here. And 5 to power 3 minus 1. 125 minus 1. 124. So I believe nothing hard. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Now I'm going to do the next sequence space issue. So I'm down doing below. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm writing it now here. 7, 8, 9, 10, dot, dot, dot. Below 1. 8, 16, 32. 8, 8, 16, 32, 64. Let's try to solve these two. So this number plus 1, this number plus 1, this number plus 1. AP. So A is 7 and common difference is 8 minus 7. I repeat, 8 minus 7 is giving you 1. Okay. So now what is the formula of AP? A plus n minus 1 into D, my students. A is 7 and D is 1. I expand the bracket and I got 6 plus n. So this is my one part is done. Now apply the second one. So this into 2, multiply into 2, multiply into 2. This is GP sequence. So what is the first term is 8, and how to get common ratio? R. The second term 16 divided by first term. I repeat, 16 up, 8 down. I get 2. And formula Tn is equals to A R to power n minus 1. I plug in A value 8, done. R value is 2, done. Okay, if you stop it here, no problem at all. But as a teacher, I suggest you, what is 8? Maybe know or you don't know. I think majority students know it. 2 fours are and 2 twos are. It means 2 to power 3 is 8. So I can replace this 8 by 2 to power 3. Even you stop it here, we get a full marks, but I am doing to score full marks. And you know, if same basis, 2 to same basis, power add. This powers add. So 3 plus n minus 1. And 3 minus 1 becomes 2. And finally, I can say here 2 plus n. So this is my final answer. And I'm writing what? I'm writing here 6 plus n on the top, 6 plus n on the top, and down 2 to power 2 plus n, I'm writing down. You want to check it? Let's try. For example, this is a third term. Put 3 here. 3 plus 6, 9. It matches. Put 3 here. 3 plus 2, 5. And 2 to power 5, you can check in calculator, will give you 32, which is same. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I think okay. Now let's go for this sequence. One term in sequence C is P by Q. This is a very interesting, but not a hard job, inshallah, easy. Sequence C is where, my student? Here. But sequence C is what's the pattern? If you look at carefully, so upper number, he is adding 1, he's adding 1, he's adding 1. Down sequence is multiply into 2, multiply into 2, multiply into 2. So it means if he say that if one term is this, find the next term in terms of P and Q. My question, what I'm doing above adding. So if I add in P, what becomes? P plus 1. That's simple. And what is down 1 is multiplied into 2. So this is a Q. So what is next sequence? I repeat, first sequence P by Q. And my question, what is next possibly? Add 1. And what is down? Multiply into 2. So I got 2Q. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, this is my final answer. And I believe you got a point very